Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to the Honkai Star Rail video. SUSHANG literally carried me in Simulated Universe World 5. This girl is insane. Alright, if you guys are not aware, I basically managed to obtain her alongside with her light cone, doing some free pulls the other day. Yeah, and I powered this light cone up to level 50, as you guys can see right now. I've so far tried to upgrade most of her traces as far as I can go, but she is going to be one of the best options if you're looking for a free-to-play physical DPS character. Granted, if you are using the Fire MC, right? Because you can't use both physical and Fire MC at the same time. Now, if you guys are not aware, once you reach Simulated Universe World 5, you will start getting a new path called the Path of Abundance. And that's what I've been using to abuse it to beat World 5 literally on auto. Almost I would say 90% auto when I beat the Kafka boss, except for the last phase. You guys will see it shortly. But the Abundance Path is something that's very strong. Apparently it gives you a bunch of healing, it helps you with damage as well. Sustainability, survivability, definitely very useful. Highly recommend you guys to pick this path and give it a shot, right? Give it a couple of runs and see if this is something that you guys will like. With that being said, let's jump into some showcase with SUSHANG. Okay, so let's show you guys the buffs. I do think that this is going to be very important. So hopefully, if I'm moving too fast, try to pause. Look at yourself, the buffs that I obtained. Right now, you can see a bunch of abundance buffs and also preservation along the way. So combining both abundance and preservation is going to give you a bunch of tankiness, a bunch of survivability for your characters. Now, Kafka is going to be a little bit annoying. She does AoE once in a while. That's something that you want to be able to sustain your allies. Hopefully nobody dies from that, which is why you also want to have some sort of tank. Fire MC is very good because she or he can give everyone a shield. Alright, so I did get one elation buff right there, and some of it has been powered to as far as it can. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to bring Bronya alongside with SUSHANG, so that's going to be the power couple, the power buffs, to hopefully try to, you know, give SUSHANG more turns. Alright, let's charge up shield, attack boost, and we're gonna go in just like that. So, I'm gonna straight up jump into full auto. Alright, I'm not going to even touch or manage everything. Let's just observe the AI. Okay, so what can you try to replicate, or what can you you know, if you guys are looking to use sort of the same team, are you able to do so? Now, Natasha, I believe, and both Fire MC is something that everyone has. Alright, depends on whether you have them built or not. So that's something that I do suggest you guys to build. Both Natasha and the Fire MC, I would say crucial for this strat. Not in the first phase. Kafka is going to be very weak early on, but once we enter the phase 3, that's when you start to see her strength. So Bronya and SUSHANG combo, basically we are just trying to hyper focus on you know, trying to remove Kafka's shield. That's our objective right here. Now obviously Kafka is weak against 3 elements. Physical would be the main one, and then we have wind, and also right there you can see imaginary, which is right now only unique to Welt. I don't know how many of you guys have Welt, so if you have Welt, consider replacing Bronya with Welt. If you don't have Bronya, right? So that could also work. SUSHANG can also be replaced with Danheng easily. I do think Danheng is not going to be too bad right here. We're going to be constantly attacking the enemy Kafka to try to remove the shield. That's just what you want to do. In terms of, you know, your survivability, make sure. Yeah, I feel like this strat is pretty safe. Like you can see right now, I'm still autoing. It's gonna take a while. It will take a while. The chicken will do a lot of damage. Once we get rid of the 2 enemies, I don't think Kafka summons anyone else. Unlike the other bosses from World 4, Svarog like to summon minions for the robots, and then World 3 we have Jepard that summons soldiers along the way, but Kafka doesn't really summon anyone else. So pretty much Kafka is going to be a single target, and thinking about it, I do think that Welt is going to be really strong right here. As you can see, the AI is pretty smart in trying to manage the heals. Alright, so we do have, again, right now you can see every time we got the path, the healing for the abundance, we're going to straight up use it. The AI tends to like to use it straight away. But if something goes wrong, we also have Natasha for the double heal. Obviously, we're not gonna need that as much right now in the first phase. But once we reach into the later phase, that might be something to consider. Alright, so let's go with the... That is going to be a bit scary. Timing the fire MC is going to be a little bit tough. Sometimes you want to have shield, sometimes you also want to have, if you attack, depending, you gotta understand the pattern for Kafka. So this is the AoE that you will see her cast always. And it's actually good to get hit by AoE skill sometimes because it recharges everybody's energy when you get hit. Especially for Natasha, if you have her up to E4, it does gives you an extra energy boost. Come on, SUSHANG. You got this. Damn, this is going to be a long battle. Now that I look at it, this is actually going to be a long battle. We're still in phase 1. I'm not sure if in the future they'll add more world, but looking at how the scaling works, eventually when you get like, you know, better weapon, better light cones, better relics, hopefully things are going to scale slightly faster. You know, you will be able to get rid of the boss slightly faster, you will be able to survive, and you will be able to do more damage overall as well. But yeah, right now, considering that we are early phase, definitely we're not gonna phase roll the boss yet. Okay, phase 2. Now, what is Kafka gonna do different right here? Let's try and observe, right? So I noticed phase 2, maybe it's just me. Okay, so she will basically cast that particular skill. That one have a chance to sort of confuse your characters. So ideally, Path of Abundance is also good for that particular case. I don't think she will be able to do that to me because I managed to get the proper Path of Abundance, the one that removes the debuff every time you use it. Now this skill though, boom. Now notice that skill is starting to do more damage. The AoE damage from Kafka, that one is going to start to do more as time goes. Again, it's going to be slowly reliant on SUSHANG to hopefully do as much damage as we can. Wait, who do we heal right there? This is not going to... Is Kafka's shield broken? Yeah, she is. Okay, so we got the heal up. Not sure if the heal there was necessary, but I do think that based on what I'm seeing right now, the second phase Kafka seems to have slightly less HP than the first phase. First phase seems a little bit tankier because you can see right now I already got her down to half HP, considering that my SUSHANG was able to do a couple of hits, couple of ults here and there, and mostly just a special skill. Maybe I did more crits here as well. Ah, that skill. So again, AoE, bam. Okay, so fortunately, no one dies from that. If your character is dying from that, let's say that your character is barely living from those particular AoE skill, consider upgrading your relics. Alright, so relics are very crucial, very important in terms of trying to progress, especially the one that gives you flat HP. Right, one of the pieces. Definitely consider that, right? You want everyone to have a collectively decent overall, what do you call that? Stats, or else you're gonna suffer a lot. Because no matter how much you try to upgrade, even Natasha is going to, you know, need a lot of buffs as well. I notice right now I'm still, I think Natasha is doing alright in terms of the heal. Okay, we're entering the phase 3 right now. AoE. Do we have a heal? Okay, so somewhere around here, this auto strat is going to fail. I mean by fail, I mean somebody is gonna die. But we're still gonna do it successfully. Notice I'm still autoing. I'm not manualing yet, still autoing. The auto button is still there. That one was a bit of a waste. I feel like we could have just gone with normal attack. So notice this. Oh. Oh. There's a lot of damage right there. That is a lot of damage. And phase 3, it seems like we're doing even more damage now. SUSHANG was able to do 6%. I think I should have taunted. I should have gone with the skill right there. So this time I decided to go manual. Maybe I shouldn't have gone manual. When I go manual, I tend to mess up. Okay, that skill does a lot. Kafka is sometimes going to do that, right? So should have used the abundance right here, ideally. So use that skill. Okay. Okay, somebody is confused. Okay, this is going to kill Bronya. Bam. Look at that. That one was... I got a bit greedy. I should have used the path of, you know, the path of abundance. The resonance right there. To activate it. I got a little bit greedy. I wanted to save it. You know, phase 3 is always... This phase 3 is always making me nervous, man. So that's why I always make the wrong decision. But surprisingly, you guys will see the result soon. But maybe we come back, maybe we don't. Let's see. Gotta make the right decisions, right calls only. Do we taunt now? Yes, go for it. Taunting the enemy. Alright, Kafka recovers. And we're gonna go in. Oh, that's... Look at that. Look at that SUSHANG almost dying to every single hit. It is very scary. Yeah, that skill doesn't do anything to me. Because of Path of Abundance, again like I mentioned. Okay. Nice that we got attack. Summon the KFC bird. Boom. Okay, a lot of damage. Again, survive through that. The best thing to do right now is to heal, because everybody is relatively low, right? So try not to play greedy. And then boss is 50%, 40% left. Taunt. Ooh, I didn't go for taunt right there. Okay, luckily nothing crazy going on. Go for the skill then. Yeah, the boss is 40%. At this point, I try not to mess up. We're so close. Imagine if you reach up to this point and the boss just one-shots everyone. That would suck, man. Like, that would suck. Has it ever happened to any of you? Like, you play all like 25-30 minutes of match. You're almost one-shotting the boss. It's like so close. And then boom. The boss one-shots everyone and you don't even know. It's so frustrating if that ever happens. I think it happens to me in the Svarog's battle once. Alright, I'm sure it's gonna happen to a lot of us in World 6 even more. Alright, heal. That's the right choice to go with. Alright, we are so close. 15%, 14%. Don't die. 10%. Ooh. A little bit scary right there. 10%. As long as SUSHANG can do the KFC, I think we win. Did we get that? Yes, we get that. And this should be enough. Ooh, not enough yet. Yes! Yes! Let's go! So yeah, that's pretty much it. World 5 Auto. SUSHANG literally carried me right there. Like, if I don't have SUSHANG, I don't think I could have done it. Danheng might be your next closest bet to try to do that. Hopefully, I think he will be able to give you very similar results because they are both DPS single target. So yeah, that's what you need against Kafka. You need single target characters. Alright, so with that being said, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully, this is able to help some of you guys out there. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.